Hi, are we live?
We are live.
Fabulous. Good morning. Is it morning? Good afternoon?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. The giant Christmas mugs it out because it's absolutely freezing, yeah. I've got the heating on full pelt, but it just doesn't seem to want to warm up. As usual, it's been a bit hectic and everything's piled up and needs putting away. So we thought we'd go live, have a bit of a chat while I'm doing it.
The signal looks good.
Why would you say it? Don't jinx us.
I'm just saying, we have a good signal.
Yeah, usually when we're up this part of the studio, because it's right to the back, it's furthest away from the router, it does tend to be a little bit pixelated when we're up here. So we have done everything that we possibly can to try and get a clearer picture. So hopefully today you'll be able to see what I'm actually doing and not just listen to me yap on and watch me in squares. Just call me a pixelated mess.
Pixelated mess, is it?
If you would like to leave something in the comments and say hi, please feel free. Abigail is looking at the comments. I can't see what's going on, but she will let me know if you've said anything. So please don't be quiet. Get involved. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm going to go back and forth to my tea to try and warm up a little bit.
I put the heater on full blast a bit. Can't get any more.
Okay. The radiator had been turned down in this room, and I don't know why, because this is usually the warmest room in the studio.
Probably sat next to it. That was heavily pregnant or something. So we turned it down to the
Probably. Okay, so things I need to put back today: a load of newborn props, a load of maternity gowns. It's just been a bit manic, yeah. Say hi to me, guys. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Is it freezing where you are, or is it nice and warm? I miss the days where I used to live abroad, and remember that year I sent you a picture of me underneath the palm tree wearing a Christmas jumper and a glass of champagne? Yeah. Oh, miss those days.
Picture perfect. Imaging and retouching. Sarah says hi.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
I'm glad you've got another live.
Do you know what? I hope that it's much better quality this time for you, because last time we were at this back room, it was dreadful quality. So I hope you get to see a little bit of what we're doing out here today.
Durham, UK.
In Durham. Fabulous.
She was watching last time.
Oh, what was it last time?
It was just us talking because I was editing, trying to edit.
Oh, in the viewing room. Okay.
Of course we remembered your name. She said, oh, you remember me.
Ah, we do try. Okay, so let's get straight into it. For those of you that haven't seen me tidying up here before, I'm going to give you a quick lowdown of where everything is.
Shall I move the camera about?
Well, I do what's in short a minute and then we'll move it about. So at the back here, we have neutrals, whites, greys, beiges, and then we've got a drawer full of like autumnal colours, so our reds and our oranges and our yellows. That's all newborn stuff there. Up the top are all of our neutral big props, and then next to it is our client wardrobe for our maternity gowns. This year is all of our beanbag fabrics, and then underneath we have got a mixture between sleeves for our Graceland backdrop sleeves and frame, and also all of our silks for maternity wrapping. So that's over here. This way, pinks, peachy tones, purples, blues, greens. All of the drawers underneath are all colour coordinated as well. So what I try to do is keep everything relatively in the same place every time I put it away, so I know where to find it. Mixture of like wraps, curly furs, pillows, that kind of thing in all of these drawers. So most of them are all kind of fullish. The things that we need to put back today are mostly pinks, peachy pinks, whites, because that's what we've had a bit of a run of. We've had a couple of newborns in with all of the flowers and pinks. Yeah, let's put away all this because there's a lot of pinks to go back. Now,
because it was the edge of my head then, sorry.
The wraps that are already in a bowl like this. What is on the side of the screen? But there is that. Oh, it's the side of the cupboard. I thought there was something flashing up on my screen. These ones have already, yes, thank you. These ones haven't been used, so they're still wrapped up. These are ones that we've got out ready to be used and they haven't been. So those ones I can pop straight back in the drawer. All the whites I'm going to pop back at the back a second. So we've just got the pinks. Oh, there's a bucket there. So we've got the pinks ready to go. These beautiful halos are dry flowers, and because they are real dried flowers, they molt something terrible. They look absolutely stunning and we love them and we spend fortunes on them, but more petals end up on the floor than they do on the baby's heads half the time. But they are beautiful. We've got so many headbands. Funny enough, though, Abigail, not an awful lot of pink headbands, have we? These are all white. Go up here.
I see this all the time. I feel like we have got
Well, we went through a phase, not a phase, because I don't think it's ever going anywhere. People always love pink for girls. So okay. Yeah. So we tended not to kind of buy an awful lot of pink for girls. We tended to go for blue. We had loads of blue for girls at one point, didn't we? Like blue headbands and stuff like that. We've got all of the colours in headbands really, but we avoided pink as much as we could. And to be fair, like we don't have, it's not always pink for girls, is it? I mean, we had a run of it lately, but we haven't had an awful lot of pink sessions for girls in a while.
So yeah, we've ended up buying a lot more in the last couple of weeks because everybody wanted pink for girls.
Pink headband, yeah. Yeah, we found every time we opened the drawer to do a pink head, to find some pink headbands, there were never any in there. I've got so many flowers. Now, if anybody has any suggestions on how to store flowers, please tell me, because let me turn this around to show you. Well, I mean, you can see up here, first of all of the flowers that we've got up here in the colour coordinated bits up here. Then, in all of these buckets down here. And then if I turn it round, we have all of the leaves. This is all of our garlands hung up here. We've got another bucket down here then with basket, with even more flowers again. I'm sorry, I've moved this now and I don't know where it was.
You need to let a little bit. I should really put it on that tracking mode, shouldn't I? So just move around with you.
Yep. Okay.
Sarah says, oh, 2 seconds, let me put my point down, sorry. Good job. I love it when clients choose greens and blues for girls.
Oh yes. We got so much green and blue for girls because that's what we love. These super cute little trousers has got a matching headband and pillow with the little flowers on. But this sea foamy colour, we've got loads of that, haven't we? Like that's our favourite. So we've got loads in sea foam. Dahlia props, if you're wondering where they are from, we've got plenty from Dahlia. But we love that sea foamy colour. And we've got some really cute, like some of my favourite headbands are blue. So this one is like kind of walking around with this flower in my hand. Created by Carly. So this is kind of like an under the sea kind of vibe. He's got that, all of that like pearlescent beading on there. And this is super cute. Now, the one that made this headband, we bought a couple, didn't we, from the Newborn and Portrait show before it went under. Now, the person that made these are no longer making them, and I'm gutted because we've got loads of these in different colours, and they're just perfect. The flowers are not over the top. They're enough to be something, but not too much to be over the top. And we absolutely love them, but we've got loads of blue. It's a cute little seafoam one to match. I don't know if you can see that from over here. This is the one to match that outfit I just got out. Yes, please. Yeah, I will do now. Let me stick this one back up in here.
Rosalie. Is that what one in band is from? The one that
Love Rosalie. That rings a bell, yeah.
I've used Pink by Carly and Love Rosalie.
Okay.
That might be Love Rosalie, that second one.
Right, if I give this to you.
It's only for one first.
This is just these heads I've pulled off stems, and all the others in there, it's only those ones that have come off stems. Everything else can go back in that basket there. The stems are in the studio. So no, but if you can put the others in the basket for me over there, and then just keep those ones to the side, and I'll chuck the stems back on. I got a habit of halfway through a session just yanking heads off flowers and keeping the stems to one side. I don't know why we keep the stems, because very rare do we put them in sessions, I don't think, if they're on the stems. No, because we do have stems for them, and if we do need a stem, you never know. But yeah, I got a habit of just yanking a head off the top of a flower halfway through a session because I want it to go somewhere. These lovely big knitted mattresses. Where do we get these ones from? Are these Mama Maida?
I think so.
They might be. We've had them from Mama Maida before. I can't remember where this one's from. We've got these in lots of colours. These are great for stuff in like baskets and things. Obviously on bed props as well, but we put these, like they fill a basket lovely, and then you haven't got to put an awful lot of more. Real words. An awful lot more stuffing in there then before baby goes in. So in here, we've already got like a paler peachy pink in the mattress shape. Fabulous. This basket is ready to go back up the back. This one is a TK Maxx find. Now, Home Sense. Majority of our baskets like this come from Home Sense, don't they? Yeah. Because they tend to be like one-offs. Like you'll go in, you'll find a basket, you think, oh, that's fabulous. You go back there again, it's never there again. So we tend to pick these up when we find them in TK Maxx, in Home Sense, sorry. I mean, it's the same place, isn't it? But so we do love a bit of Home Sense. This one, however, more flowers in with the layers. This one, I feel like we use this in 90% of our newborn sessions because it is just, well, it's just perfect. It's versatile, isn't it? It's lovely because it's shallow, so you can shoot down. You can prop it up a little bit if you wanted to shoot across as well, but we mostly shoot down with this one. And it's sturdy because it's so short and wide. Like, baby's not going anywhere in this. Like, with our taller props, obviously, we weight them and everything.
And it's really good for twins.
Yes, we've done twins in this many times. This is from Blessance, and I feel like they do this in a couple of colours, don't they? We like this because you've still got the wood coming through, so you've still got a nice bit of brown in there, but it's predominantly white. So we love this one. That's a Blessance bowl. Don't laugh at me if I fall off this two-step because my balance is completely, oh, it's just terrible. Kind of glad I wasn't in shot down because I'm not very steady on a two-step. Okay. Rompers. These all get Dettol sprayed because when I do put them in the washing machine, they come out like doll's clothes, like Barbie clothes, not like a doll. So I've been banned from washing them. We do have spot clean, yeah, when we have any kind of accidents in them, but in between, they don't get washed in the washing machine. In between clients, they are Dettol sprayed. We have a wonderful mother who is very good at dry cleaning, so anything that's got anything that I can't handle goes to her. This one, I love these ones. This came in a set, wasn't it? So it was this wrap, which I love because it's got all of the colours in it. Fluffy tops. But it was a set of these two and something else, maybe a bonnet or something. I can't remember, but they are beautiful and I absolutely love them. And if I could use these in every session I would. Oh, Spear Look. Fluffy tops. Yep, on Etsy. Beautiful. So I do like these. Abigail doesn't touch anything in these drawers because... True though, isn't it? It is true. She hasn't got the head for it, and what she'll do is just open the drawer and just shove it in. So she's not allowed to touch these drawers. So what she's allowed to do is come out and pile it all up on the table, and then I put it all away tidy. These I love. We had a load of these. We had an issue in an old studio that we were renting, and a load of our props got damaged. So we did like a big. We had to rebuy everything, didn't we? And these were off Etsy. Don't know who the seller was, but we ended up having them in a good couple of colours, didn't we? Because the texture with the little dangly bits is beautiful. So we tend to put these over the side of like buckets and things to cover the what's the thing we put on the side?
Insulation. Pipe.
Yeah, pipe insulation that goes on the side to protect baby from the side of the bucket, and then we'll put these over the top then to cover. I've lost my words today, guys, if you couldn't already tell. It's been a dramatic weekend. All of these, they were taken out to use in sessions and we didn't end up using them, so they've just been kind of put to the side. They were backups, yeah. We've been doing an awful lot of rompers rather than wraps recently, haven't we? We tend to go to a wrap. If a baby's like overly fussy and don't want to keep arms and legs where we want them, then we go to wraps, but we've had quite good babies in recently who want to listen, which doesn't happen all that often, so it's been lovely. Okay, this one. Where did we get this from?
I had that from America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm sure it
think
did.
it might have been
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah. So whenever we are in America, we try to bring back a few bits from Hobby Lobby because we love the stuff in Hobby Lobby. It's amazing. I'm absolutely gutted we don't have one over here. So whenever we get the opportunity, we always pop into Hobby Lobby, and this was one of them. Some of our like more shoes props are from Hobby Lobby, and we've got cute little stools that we use for like sitter or usually first birthday sessions that are meant to be planters. Cute little metal bench that we use all the time in there for first birthdays that again is meant to be a planter. We've got a hanging basket that parents always request for the newborn session. Running theme with planters, yeah.
Yeah, so the planters.
Yeah.
They've been quite busy.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
We've got quite a few new people watching, so if you are just tuning in, you may as well say it.
I don't know much of what Abigail's saying you can hear from over there because I got the mic on. For those of you just tuning in, hi. We are just putting away a load of bits and pieces from our last couple of sessions that we haven't had a chance to yet. Mostly pinks. I'm going to be moving on to our maternity bits and pieces that need to be put away in a second. These hangers. We buy these all of the time because we're forever running out. They are cute little wooden hangers. We have a link for these in our Amazon storefront because we get them from Amazon. We do. We should have. I'm sure we did put it in last time. Okay, Abigail's going to check. I'm sure we've got a link for these. But they are super duper handy. They're all looking nice and uniform in here. So we love these. We have had them from like maybe Dunelm, IKEA. We've had them before. But we always go to Amazon now because it's next day delivery and it's just easier. So yes, there is a link for those if you need cute little baby hangers. This I'm sure
Abigail Lewis Photography in our podcast came out.
I'm sure they're on there. I'm sure they are. I checked last time. This adorable little outfit with a bow on the back is a Dahlia Props. I think, if I'm honest, if it's not a knitted romper, it's usually a Dahlia Props outfit, isn't it? The headband I'm putting away now has got a beautiful little... I'm going to show you this because it's gorgeous. It's a very delicate little butterfly. And it's lovely because it just catches the wind and just flutters a little bit. It's beautiful. It's from Etsy. Can't remember exactly who we got this one off, but I love this one. Abigail's not a big fan of butterflies, so whenever I say, oh, we're using a butterfly today, she rolls her eyes. What's your issue with butterflies, Abigail?
No, it's like an issue, but you try to put them in every session.
I was waiting for that then. I don't try and put them in every session, but I do like...
I say no to them, on the one time then
so we've got beautiful little peachy ones. They're not. Shocking. I'm sure I said last time they were in there. Been sending people to our Amazon storefront and we haven't even listed everything. Shocking. We knitted rompers. We have a very talented mother who knits them for us. It's got a couple of different designs that we have it make for us, but this is my favourite where we've got a cute little flap on the back. Cute little butt flap. The buttons up the front. Because we have everything that we do is custom, so when our expectant parents come in to do a pre-session consultation, we sit down in this room and we go through everything start to finish. And if we don't have something in an exact colour that a parent wants, we go away, we find the wool in the colour, and we either do like a full romper like this one, or we've got cute little cable knit ones with no legs. We've got lots of different ones that we can choose from, and then we get it made. So everything is always custom for our clients, and I love that. I feel like this one has a bonnet. Oh, it's two bonnets, two sizes. That's why it's not attached to that hanger. You put in that on the...
I'm trying to find if it's in one of the random places.
Oh, I don't know how they ended up doing that. I feel like I got a bonnet missing off this one as well, and I don't know where that's gone. But that's okay for now. Behind these, we have loose curly fur. So these have
They're
all
on sale, 23% off, and the trouser hanger ones that we use for hats is 33% off.
bargain. We need some of them. We are out of the trouser ones. So I feel like we're going to be putting a little order in for them now. The trouser ones are perfect for hats. So we hang our sleepers on there and our bonnets actually. Obviously we use them for the trousers as well, but where did this one just come from now? I don't know if it was there. Looks good there though. Yes, these jars have got loose curls. So we use these for stuffing baskets and things, and that has all come from Kuchiko. Now I know they are no longer going, but I know Blessings have got some of their leftover stock, and there was talk of them maybe doing a couple more bits and pieces, wasn't it, at one point with Kuchiko?
No, Kuchiko's gone.
Oh, they're not doing it.
She's started dabbling in photography again. No.
Okay. Yeah, and do you know what? I think that was the one that we were most gutted about with losing, wasn't it? Because yeah, Mia Steele, oh my goodness, yeah. What else have I got behind you? Oh, these lovies. Again, Kuchiko. But I know a couple of places that do these ones, so.
It's really loud in my...
Oh, is there? Sorry. We've got these in like every single colour. Cute little love hearts for them to hold. Again, Abigail will see me come in with a love heart and roll her eyes because I try and get them in everywhere. I love them in a little newborn session. I've also got jars dedicated just to butterflies, so we've got them in every colour as well. Much to Abigail's dismay. Right, next.
Does anybody have any questions, guys, as we go through all these?
Yeah, please ask me questions if you've got any. We have these bags that we put all of our client gowns in. We try and get a little picture to go in the pocket as well, so it's easier for us to go through and find the things that we need to without opening all of the bags. So these are literally just dust bags to keep them nice and clean, because these don't go on.
I refuse to print off the images from the supplier, though. I will only use our own images.
Yeah, she will. She'll only use the images in here of photographs that we've taken of clients in the gowns that we have. This one is one of my favorites. This is a Mia Steele. We only got this one out of the bag because we wanted to we were colour checking, because we are going to be using this one hopefully in January for a session, bit of a vintage session, a nice bit of sparkle.
Sparkling this light. We have a question.
Yes.
Sarah asks,
yes,
how long did it take you? I read that like a 5-year-old. How long did it take you to build up your stash?
A very, very long time. So we have been doing this. Abigail started 12 years ago, doing a little bit of everything. I came on board in 2019, and to be fair, you had an awful lot of stuff back then, didn't you? Yeah. We had a mini disaster with some props being ruined in a previous studio, and we did have to get a load more stock of bits and pieces, but majority of it we already had. But it's something that we have built up over quite a few years. So it wasn't something that we just did overnight, because I mean, you run a newborn studio yourself. These things are expensive. They don't come cheap. So we've done it really, really gradually. What we tend to do is, when a client asks for something specific, if we don't have it, we'll buy it in at that point. We don't buy everything in every colour, but if we have something that we absolutely love and a client comes in and we haven't got something in that colour, we'll go to something that we've bought previously, as we tend to do, isn't it? Yeah. So we know that the quality's there, we know that we love it, and we'll buy it in another colour. So that's what we tend to do. Apart from, a lot of the vendors have started dropping off recently, haven't they, which we're a bit gutted about. But yeah, it's been a long, long time. Beanbag fabrics, I think a majority of these are quite new, and we did a bit of got rid of a load of things when we moved to this studio. So we bought this studio in 2020. We did it up and moved in the beginning of 2021. And we did a big de-stash and got rid of, we were ruthless when we got rid of loads of stuff that we just didn't use. If we hadn't used it in a long time, we got rid of it all and we bought a load new. So a lot of this is from 2021 onwards, but loads of our bigger props and things, we've had those for some years, haven't we?
Yeah. And every time we go to America, we pick up 1 or 2 little bits from Hobby Lobby. And
always Hobby Lobby, yeah, whenever we get to go. So beginning of the year we did WPPI. Feels like forever ago now, doesn't it? So when we were there, we went and picked up a couple of bits. So WPPI is, what does that stand for? I don't know what it stands for either. Big photography conference in Las Vegas. Fabulous. It was a bucket list thing for us to do, and we got to do it at the beginning of this year, which we were absolutely over the moon about. Lots of fabulous speakers. So we did a lot of listening to lots of really fabulous people, listen to them talk about things. Yeah, and while we were there, we managed to get to Hobby Lobby and pick up a couple of bits and pieces. Abigail is the biggest Disney family you will come across. So she likes to go to Disney as often as she can. So whenever she's in Florida, she will pick some bits up. Last time I was in Disney with her, we went and we bought way too much. And we tried to shove metal benches. Right, can you see behind me? So we've got
That was in my suitcase.
2 wooden stools, a metal bench that is twice the size of that. We had baskets, we had all of the garlands. So that was back when Spanish moss was like the biggest trend going. So we brought a load of those back. Yes, so we do always try and kind of pick some bits up when we are in America.
Another question from Sarah.
Mhm.
I looked on Mistio for maternity fabric, but unfortunately you can only find 1 or 2 ties. Could you recommend anywhere else? I got silky stretch jersey, but it's quite heavy.
Okay. We are...
They closed down.
Yeah, they're gone. And we got it because we always bought all of our silks from Mistio. We also had a load of the silk gowns and things as well. We've got loads of her gowns. But we are in the process of having a look to try and find a new supplier that is a good enough quality, because you can buy cheap silk from people and you can tell it's cheap silk and it just doesn't do the same thing. So I will let you know as soon as we have found somewhere that we know is good enough. I will let you know. I'm sorry I can't do anything more right now, but we just haven't found anybody that is a good alternative. There are loads of de-stash groups though, so get into those on Facebook. So there's like high-end maternity de-stash groups and things like that on Facebook. We have seen so many bargains come up on there, not just Mistio, KH, Fashion. It is KH Fashion, and not KH Show. Yeah, Fashion.
So trendy.
Yeah, so trendy. Loads of like fabulous places on there. Go there first. Also, KH Fashion have like a Facebook group where she does sales, and there's always something on there, isn't there, that's like a fabulous price. So we always go.
She doesn't do silks though.
She doesn't do silks, but maternity gowns. Well, when you're starting out and like to find different places. With KH Fashion, they tend to be the bigger, bougie gowns with all of the tools. So let me show you an example of one of those. We got one up here. No, these are all Mistio. They're all silk. Okay, let me show you a KH. I feel like this one might be my favourite KH that we do. Yeah, the swan. It just suits everybody, doesn't it?
We've had so many different shapes and sizes in it.
We have, because the back is corseted, so it can be... Oh, sorry. Oh, I forgot where we were pointed then. Let me turn this round. So this is all tulle. So much tulle. They all tend to have a split in the front. You can get a little bit of bump out if you want to.
But there's enough material so that you can hide that.
Oh yeah, majority of what we do, we don't get the bump out away like we do for 1 or 2, but majority of it is full gown. It's a little off the shoulder with like a sweetheart neckline, but they're all corseted on the back. So you've got a zip and you've also got a corset. So it's lovely. I love these, but this is vastly different from all of the silky bits that we tend to get, or more form fitting than gowns from Mistio. But definitely get onto Facebook and get in all of those groups, because you can get yourself an absolute bargain on those, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm attached. Let me just pop this one away.
Just try to avoid things like AliExpress.
I don't know how much they can hear from over there because I've got the mic. Yes, try and avoid like AliExpress and Amazon and what else? Shein. Those places, what they tend to do is they go to the designer, the original designer, like KH or And they rip off the designs, but not only are they doing that, they're taking their images as well. So like proper slap in the face. They never come back looking the same. They never photograph the same. They're always cheap and they feel cheap, and your client will tell the difference as well. So try and avoid those. I know usually when you're kind of starting to build a maternity wardrobe, it's easy to think, oh, do you know what? They're so much cheaper. But if you can just invest in your maternity client wardrobe, it'll pay off tenfold.
Yes.
Any more questions?
There's more questions, yeah.
Okay, so these are the silks we were just talking about that I can't point you in the direction of at the moment until we find a new supplier. But we have got, it's all a jumble, yeah. This is the,
to wrap it up after this.
okay, last one. This is 4 meters of silk. These tend to have the super shiny side and more of like a matte side. And then with this, you can buy these ones on, used to be able to buy these ones on their own. Or you can buy them as a set, or you can buy the separate parts. But we tried to buy as many as we could as sets so that we've got all of the bits and pieces to put together to do all the different wraps with these ones. So 4 meters for the main body of silk.
Like 1.5 meters in this. Like
I
that.
think is about 1.5. It looks about 1.5 when we do. But it's 4 meters long. Then we have
Sarah's asking, does it have to be stretchy? There's no stretch in it.
no stretch. No, there's no stretch in the silk. The higher
There's a
quality.
little bit of stretch in there.
No,
there's no
stretch at all. The higher quality silks don't tend to have any stretch in them. This one then is the top half.
So when you buy a wrap for a baby, because that needs
yes, you've got to have the stretch in a wrap for a baby. With maternity wrapping, it's just the quality of the silk that you're buying. So this is the top half, and I feel like this is 4 meters long as well, isn't it?
We measured it.
Okay. So this part then is used as a top, or lots of different ways. Well, lots of different, yeah, tie in different ways. But we've got lots of videos on how we use those. How come I can measure both ends and still not be? I got a bit at the bottom that's just not not in line. How annoying. So that's the top half, and then the little one then usually used around the neck or just under bust for a tie. Right, that is all we've got time for today. Thank you for coming and having a chat with me and watching how we store all of our props. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you to Sarah. Memberships are available, guys. So if you would like some extra bonus content, we have got bonus content from our podcasts over there. We have got editing, Abigail showing her screen how she edits. There's lots of bits and pieces over there, and it's only 99 pence. So go over and have a little look at memberships. If you would like some bonus content, we have got a very good plan for next year. We are kind of on wind down now because it's last week before Christmas, but starting back up again in the new year, we have got so much planned. So don't forget to head over there and have a little look if you haven't already. Anything else we need to mention before we go?
I don't think so.
Hope you've enjoyed, guys. If you're watching back on replay, still let us know your questions in the comments because we will still get back to you. And
Sarah says, thank you both. Have a lovely day.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. We'll see you again soon for another live, I am sure. Right, guys, I will see you again. Bye.